Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today, we got a bit of an off-topic email. Today's video is a bit of dating advice, but we ain't gonna skip it because I'm gonna answer everyone's emails. Anyone who sends me questions and stuff, we're gonna be answering all of them in upcoming videos. So if you guys got any questions, you guys want any advice or anything, my email is down there at the top of the description. So, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, make sure you guys subscribe and smash that like button for me. Anyways, let's get it in this email. This is very interesting and something similar has happened to me before. So, got an email. This guy's name is Jacob. Hey Tanner, my name is Jacob. I like watching YouTube videos and I'm a new Doordash driver. About 3 weeks ago, my girlfriend and I split. She did not like the fact that I dropped my W-2 job and became a Doordash driver. Even though I've been making more money on Doordash, she said that I'm a loser and I need to get a career. Before we continue, I already think that someone who would say something like that is probably someone you should not be dating. Probably was already not a good relationship to begin with. But the fact that she used the fact that you wanted to be more free and starting to do DoorDash, like I always tell people they should drop their W-2 job because being a delivery driver, you at least have the freedom and you have the opportunity to work on other things while you're doing DoorDash. If you are solely doing DoorDash, it's probably not the greatest idea. I can sympathize with her, not really, but just the teeniest bit if you are only doing DoorDash because there's no end to being a DoorDash driver, there's no gold pot at the end. But if you didn't like your job and you quit to be a delivery driver, I feel for you, I wouldn't want to either. It's a great transitionary job into being something else or working on a business, or you can straight up make more money doing DoorDash, and if you're balancing other apps and stuff at the same time, it's a very lucrative way of making money. Like I funded all of my businesses off of doing DoorDash, but let's read this a little bit more. We had a bit of an argument that spiked this conversation. She has a normal W-2 job and she did not like the fact that I would sit around most of the day and I would just kind of start my own schedule whenever I wanted to. I wasn't working during the daytime and that was when she was home, and I would make most of my money at night. The moment that she called me a loser was the moment that I knew that it was off. But what do you think about this situation? Has this ever happened to you before? Thank you for any advice. So, I have a funny story. And about 3 years ago, probably when I was at the lowest of lows, my ex-girlfriend and I had just broken up. This was before my previous engagement. I was on Tinder and I was messaging this girl. Everything was going great. We were messaging back and forth a lot. And I always ask people what they do, because that's one of my main things that I'm interested in to see, are they career driven? What is it? And she asked me what I did. And I kind of joking around at the time. It was when I first started my businesses and stuff. But I just said, oh, right now I'm just doing Postmates. And that was kind of true. I had 2 businesses that I had just started, but they weren't making any money. And all I was really doing was Postmates. So I said, I'm a Postmates driver right now. About an hour goes by. I check my messages to see if she's responded or anything like that. And she's just gone off the app, which means she had unmatched me, basically because I was a Postmates driver. I thought it was funny. I wasn't too mad about it. I feel for you in this situation. But at the same time, I feel like if that's what spiked the breakup, there was probably something else that was probably coming anyways. Although I don't know the full situation and I only know your perspective. It's a tough one though, People want to date people that are motivated and are doing something with their life. And I'm not saying if you're doing DoorDash, you're not doing something with your life. But you also want to be doing something else and working towards something bigger. I don't really know how to answer this though, but it's definitely a tough situation, especially if someone's just straight up if that's the only reason, if someone just straight up just broke up with you because you're just doing DoorDash, that's a little messed up. Especially if you didn't like your previous job. Maybe you didn't like your boss. I'm not sure. You didn't really give me a reason why you stopped working there. But I personally enjoy doing delivery, and I think that you should always look for someone who likes you for who you are, not for necessarily what you're doing as a job, you know? Someone who likes you for who you are, you're just going to naturally bond with them better. It's probably going to work out better for you in the end. Like, I'm kind of glad that girl stopped talking to me on Tinder, you know? That girl didn't want to date someone who just did Postmates. I get it, I get it a little bit, but at the same time, that's kind of messed up. So, I don't know, I don't have too much more advice for you, but I think you're probably better off working. Like, sometimes I think that being single is one of the best things to ever happen to people. And a lot of people just jump from relationship into relationship and they never have time to grow as a human being. When you are single, you can really like, I was engaged up until a year ago, and my businesses did not take off until that engagement ended. And I'm not saying that she was like holding me down or anything. All my businesses just happened to take off after I was able to fully focus and put all of my time and effort into my businesses. So maybe this is a blessing in disguise, and maybe you can take this as motivation, because breakup motivation can be like the best motivation for you to better yourself as a human being, better yourself in your career, and create new opportunities for yourselves. Hopefully, I'm sure you're probably going through a hard time, but I would just try to focus on something like, whether it's if you're an entrepreneur, building a business, or building towards something that it has like a really long goal, I think will really keep your mind off of the negativity that comes with a breakup, because breakups can be very detrimental and they can be very depressing, to say the least. Like, I've gone through some pretty low times, and that was never, like, getting dumped is never something you ever want, but it can be, if you use the motivation correctly, it can be one of the best things to ever happen to you. And I know that my previous, my breakup like 3 or 4 years ago, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. It was a horrible breakup. Not my most recent one, but the one about 4 years ago was horrible. It was about as bad as it possibly could have. And I was really sad for about probably like a month or so. And then I used that motivation to build my businesses. And that was how I got everything started, was using that sad, depressing time as motivation to build essentially what I have today. So hopefully you can use it as motivation. I wouldn't sweat it too much though. That's all the best advice that I can possibly give you. But hopefully everything gets better, and hopefully you can stay positive and look and try to see the shining light at the end of the tunnel. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed these videos at all, please consider subscribing and smash the like button. And if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. A little bit of an off-topic video today, but I kind of like it, Anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.